How's it going, everybody? We're getting close. We're getting real close to the end of this little ramen journey. Today, have a little something from the Samyang Noodle Company. Samyang, it's what it's called. I don't know if it's called Noodle Company or Ramen, whatever. Just Samyang. If you're not familiar with Samyang, they're the ones who produce the Korean fire noodles. The one that everybody was in an uproar about. The one that everybody had to try to show they had the stones. And then come to find out, as hot as they are, they're not the hottest ones. But what I have here is what I can only assume is a cheese-flavored ramen. Now, see the happy little chick eating the cheese? Kind of a confirmation of sorts. The other package had a chicken in a cast. Don't know why it was wearing a cast, but and it had a little pepper and like that, and a little fire, and you knew you were in for something there. But this just has cheese and some reddish-looking ramen in the package. I've looked all over this package here, and there is like zero other than this word here, other. Zero English. None. Okay? Not even like some broken English. I had to go by the fact that I know 500 milliliters of water is about 2 1/3 cup. This one's 600 milliliters of water, but I just went with 2 cups of water because I don't like a really watery noodle. According to these pictures here, it's like being a caveman, having to follow like hieroglyphics and stuff. But you boil, and it's still boiling, it's still on the fire, so I'm assuming it's still boiling, and you add the seasoning, and then you serve it up with the water and everything. You don't just put it in the noodles like the other one where you just add straight noodles to the sauce to the noodles with no water. But here's the similarity. Well, here's the difference. This one has like I guess that's the cheese packet. And then it has this damn thing. This looks very much like the one from the Korean fire noodles. Is it the same spiciness? No idea. There's no Scoville units on this one. That's that's a good sign that they don't have any Scoville units. But that could just mean that stupid American don't need to know. Sorry, that was so wrong. But you know. Anyways, yeah, I got my water boiling. I'm about to put the noodles in, and I will be back momentarily to try this out. There it is, the finished product. Again, there was no English on the package, so I don't even know how long to cook them for. But what I've noticed is the average time on these is about 4 minutes. Sometimes 5, sometimes a little less, but usually 4. That's what I kept these in for, 4 minutes. So I may have some very overdone noodles, or they might be al dente. And al dente is only good on things like linguine, not so much ramen. Not a whole lot of fanfare here as far as looks are concerned. There was nothing on there indicating that I have to take the water out. It said add it while the water's there, so all the sauce is in the water, according to that picture I saw. Nothing said to drain the water first, or maybe it did and I didn't read it. It's in Korean, like I said. The only thing I haven't done yet is I haven't added this bad boy. So let's get on with that. Smells like feet. Yeah, it's cheese powder, definitely. It's got some little green bits in there for your bit. Oh, hey, that doesn't smell bad once it mixes with the sauce and the noodles a little bit. Straight out of the package, oh, it did smell a little footy. I'm a foodie, not a footy. Really mix that in, man. And the thing that's weirding me out is that as red as the sauce was and as red as everything else was, I keep pulling noodles out that are still bleached white. Like they lose their color when they run through the soup. Yeah, that I don't like a very soupy noodle. You guys know that already. I'm more into a dry noodle. But I will keep the soup in there if it has to do that. I just won't put as much. I got a whole lot left in the pot, but I used like maybe a ladle or two full of soup. So, yeah, it's got a much cheesier appearance now. Okay. Well, I wish I could remember the name of these. I know on Amazon it had the name, something like cheesy something, cheesy spice maybe, but cheesy spice. Sounds like one of the Spice Girls. Sporty, scary, cheesy. So, yeah, here we are. Sorry for all the noise out there. They're cleaning the streets. Plus, it's very windy tonight, so you're going to hear a lot of that. And some buses, for some reason, are still running this late at night. What is it? It's already 12:34, man. Buses should be in the garage by now. Anyways, Samyang cheesy noodle, cheesy ramen. Let's get down on this one time, shall we? I don't know why I said one time. I'm going to finish this. Just once. That's it. Yep, that's definitely a spicy noodle. I bought it in a bag, in a big bag. That's like a 4-pack, 4 or 5-pack, and they do have English language stickers on the outside, but that's basically just for the sake of letting you know what the ingredients are on there. I guess you can't sell it here in the United States unless you tell us what's on there, something like that. And I read the seasoning package, and it did state that it had red pepper extract, red pepper flake, paprika, all that kind of stuff. So I knew there was going to be some spice there. Is it like the fire noodles? No. Oh no. Get those streets nice and clean now, sir. We're counting on you. God bless them doing the jobs no one else wants to do. All that pepper extract, everything catches you right here. Not so much here. Here. And it makes me want to choke. I'm 2 forkfuls into this, and I gotta tell you, maybe one time I'll have to try it without the water, but flavor-wise, it's a little underwhelming. I thought it was going to be like a mac and cheese kind of cheesiness, you know what I mean? Like you're not really taste that cheese in there, and you don't, or I don't taste any cheese. I just only taste the spicy stuff. I will get at this broth when I'm done with the noodles. Maybe that's where all the flavor's hiding. I don't know. So let's see. And now we know why I like doing my videos at like 4 and 5 in the morning when there's no traffic, no people outside. A little better, but again, all I'm tasting is spicy. That's it. And that's thoroughly disappointing when you think you're going to get something besides spicy. I don't know. I had this mindset of like mac and cheese with black pepper, or what else? like a queso dip with like salsa, I guess. I don't know. It's just spice and cheese, but cheese is almost like non-existent. There, got a lot of it on the noodles now. Let's see. Does it come through this time? Shit. I got it in my eye. There's the cheese. And the pepper and the spice. Ow. Oh, shit. Just a second. Wow. Okay. Easy on that slurping there, son. It's all fun and games, so you lose an eye. Then it's hilarious. The broth, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. I'm seriously only tasting like a lot of pepper. A lot of red pepper flake, things like that. Hot oils, maybe. Like that kind of spiciness, the hot oils they have like at the buffets. Cheese is like non-existent. There was no point in even putting that cheese packet in there, as far as I'm concerned. It's disappointing. It really is. I was really looking forward to that. They made it look good. The chicken looks happy, but I just bit something from the dry seasoning package that was, I don't know what it was. It tastes like a sesame seed. It's pretty good. Probably the most flavorful thing in there. Yeah, just look it up if you're interested at all in trying it. Samyang. I believe I got these through Amazon. Look for the little chicken eating the piece of cheese. You'll know if you got the right ones. Spicy cheese, something. I see here they look like they're pan fried. Like they're pan frying them or something. I don't know. I'm just here to make some ramen soup, y'all. I'm not here to rewrite the book on how to make these things. I don't know any traditional ways of doing it. I'm going by the instructions. Nowhere on here does it say use a frying pan and pan fry the damn things. Spice level, if you're into spiciness, if you're into the spicy foods, and you like that hot spice, on that alone, I give it an 8. But if you went into this saying, cheesy ramen noodles, kind of like the Maruchan or the Nissin bowls that have like Alfredo and they have, you know, yellow cheese, like cheese, mac and cheese kind of cheese in it, and it's real cheesy, and you're like, hey, I'm gonna try some of that. For that, don't bother. It's gets a 5. The noodles were good. 4 minutes was about the right amount of time. They were nice and firm, nice and chewy. I give those an 8 as well, just the noodles by themselves, but that flavor really took away from it. It was not exciting. It was. I just had a couple of bowls during this series that were just spicy. That was it. But even on a spicy level, flavor-wise, there was more to it than just that. This is just spicy for the sake of being spicy. So, Samyang, Sali Chali, but you get a 5. Overall deal here, a 5. I should deduct another point just for not having any kind of English instructions on here, but hey, you know, what do you want? You order a Korean product, you should count yourself fortunate if it has English translation on there. If not, you're just rolling the dice, man. So, let's see, it's after 12. I was going to wish everybody a happy Valentine's Day. That was yesterday. It's a brand new day. Time to get on with your lives. Get over it already. They didn't call, they're not that into you. So yes, Samyang, cheesy noodle, whatever, cheesy ramen, cheese ramen, spicy cheese ramen, whatever you want to call it, gets a 5. That's about as honest as I can be about that. But like I said, we're getting closer, closer. I have one more ramen that I'm personally going to try, and then it's on to the habanero ramen, which I keep getting these warnings about. And then it makes me wonder, did anyone warn them? Or did they go into it fresh and brand new? It's like going to see a new movie. You leave just enough out so you don't spoil it, but you say just enough so that you kind of know what you're getting into and kind of wait for it to come out on DVD. So yeah, that's what's going on next. If the videos I've seen of this next ramen I'm going to be doing are not exaggerated, then I'm in for a hell of a ride on that one just by itself. The habanero one, I'm already kind of hesitant, but you can't throw it out there and not go through with it. That would be weak. So I'll just have to prep for it big time. Stop off and get a couple of big milkshakes at Whataburger. Some dairy products of some type. I must prep. And I will be having a guest for that video who told me, hey, those look interesting. I'll try them with you if you want. And I was like, that's not that. Misery loves company, you know. So, yeah, why not? It'll be a first. Never had anybody doing ramen noodle videos with me before, so this should be interesting. And as for the new inductees into the Korean fire noodle videos, I'm not sure, like I said, if I'm going to insert that video into this series, like a ramen noodle massacre 2.0 or 0.5 or whatever, or just give it its own spot. Still thinking about that one, but it will happen. Believe you me. So until next time, guys, take care, happy eating, and I'll be seeing you all real soon.